Hey guys, so New Year is coming up, and a lot of people are doing New Year's resolutions, goals, and whatnot. And I actually do those myself. I have no issue with those. But if you are someone who is not so set on goals, or even if you are, another thing, and I'm sure you've heard of this, it's not a new concept, is coming up with a word that represents what you want for your year. It could be anything. It could be that you want more wonder, more awe, more calm, more rest, more joy, more success or accomplishment, more fulfillment, more activity. It could be, or more nature. It could be anything. But the point is that one word is the thing that you keep with you to remind yourself. So on a daily basis, on a moment basis, it's always in your head. So if you know that your word is awe, or wonder, you know that you are trying to look around you at all times and finding that beauty and awe and wonder. Not beauty, the wonder and awe, if that's what your word is, in every moment. You're looking for the magic. So you're looking for those wonderful synchronicities that can happen. You're looking for how the light comes through the trees. You're looking for how the sun glitters on the water, because those are moments of magic and wonder and awe. You're looking for new ideas to ponder. You're looking for new information in general. You're looking for connections that happen randomly. All these things are that wonder and awe. So if you keep that one word in your head, you're not worried about everything else. You're not worried about every goal you have. You're worried about that one word. And it could be anything. A lot of people do fitness goals for New Year's, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want that, then maybe your word is energy. Maybe you're like, I want energy. So that way you're always thinking about what's going to help you with your energy. You're going to think about your nutrition. You're going to think about your exercise. And it's not that you're doing exercise to trounce yourself. You're doing it to get more energy. So therefore, you're keeping your eye on that focus, right? And you're getting your rest and everything else because energy is your word. So something to look at. What word would be something that you would want your next year to look like? And then can you keep that in your mind? It could be that you write it on post-it notes, post-it notes, and put it places so that you see it every morning or when you're at your office or anything else. I've talked about the watch I tend to wear that has it has a vibrating alarm, and I can set it for certain times, or I can set it for every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, hour, whatever. So I usually set mine for every 30 minutes, and I use it as a gratitude practice. So whenever it goes off, and it's just a silent vibrator, so it doesn't bother anyone else. And every time it goes off, I would do either a gratitude practice or whatever my sentence is for my year. And this year it was, I trust the universe and the flow of my life, because I've really been working on going with the flow of things. But for you, it would be that one word. So whenever it goes off, it would remind you of your word and you'd be thinking of what you're doing. Especially, like, for example, if your goal is, let's do the energy one, because it's an easy one to give an example for. If your goal is energy, when that goes off and you're about to eat something that you know makes you feel like garbage, you're going to think twice about that, because is that helping your energy? If that goes off and you've been sitting on the couch watching a television show for 3 hours and you haven't done anything else, you might do something else because you know you need the energy, and that's not going to help you. So things like that, little reminders of that one word, can do so much to keep you on track. So try it. See if that works for you. You can do this in addition to the other stuff you're doing, or you just do the one word and you don't worry about the rest. And you've got it's in your brain for the rest of the year, and see how it works. So that's my 2 cents and my idea for the day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.